Welcome to Santos Brothers Eat, Food Worth Mentioning,
where Chef Jeff and his brother Kenny talk about their amazing adventures eating and tasting food that is so incredible, they have got to just share it with the world.
My mouth is salivating already.
All right, so this is Kenny Santos for Santos Brothers Eat. Of course, I'm with my brother Chef Jeff, and we are together. We are favorite Filipino foodies. And this week, we're going to be talking about something special. It's actually almost like a throwback to what we did last one of the last seasons. Yeah, right, Jeff?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's basically it's a article that Ken found from Bored Panda about weird food combinations, and that's something that myself and Ken and the Santos family we like to do. We like to sometimes mix things up and try these foods. And we thought that some of our combinations were weird, but after reading this article, we were like, "Oh, wow!"
Absolutely. And so let's just share the article. Again, it's from Bored Panda, and if you want to have a look at this article, even as you're listening to us, or either later on, I'll leave the link to the article in the description or in the show notes, or if you're looking at it on YouTube or whatever, you'll be able to find it somehow. Yeah,
so exactly
let's
right.
Get that ready.
Okay.
And so, yeah, you can see that, right, Jeff?
I can. There it is.
There we go. Perfect. So it's 50 weird food combinations that people swear are good. Mm-hmm. And you're saying, Jeff, because we did talk about this very briefly. Actually, we went a couple combinations in, and we said we just start recording. But you said a lot of them are basically that sweet and savory combination that we love. Yeah,
exactly right. And right away, the first one is chips and Nutella. I haven't done this myself, but again, it's a classic chocolate Nutella with the sweetness of the Nutella, with the saltiness of the chips. And that's something that I would do, maybe not with chips, or maybe with just plain chips, not anything flavored chips per se.
Yeah, so what they're doing here, I mean, these are plain. They're just Ripple, right? They're just the wavy ones. But yeah, I don't know if I'd necessarily do it with like sour cream and onion or something like that.
Dill pickle.
Kind of weird. Yeah. Now, I don't know if you remember this, or maybe you weren't there. I was at a party once, and I actually brought not this particular, not the chips and Nutella, but I did bring chocolate covered potato chips that everyone ate. This was actually one of Terrell's parties.
All right.
That's our cousin Daryl.
Yeah.
And a lot of people really, really enjoyed that. And so it was actual real chocolate that I had melted down, and I had just dipped the chips in. Mm-hmm. And I made it easy on myself. I only did it halfway. So it's easier to dip in. And it kind of looks better that way anyway. And so, we did do that. This is something I would do because I have tried it. And even to the people that weren't sure if they would like it, when they tried it, they really liked it. I mean, those chips ran out pretty quickly, and I wouldn't consider them kind of like weird food lovers or anything like that. So
not at all.
Yeah. And so before we go into the next one, this is a throwback, like I said, to season 1. It would be season 1, episode 32, the Santos Brothers Eat Weird Food. And Jeff will remember that's where we talk about when we ate the whale blubber, when we ate, what else did we eat, Jeff? Maybe some...
I think it was was durian on that one? No, it wasn't.
Some durian. Yeah,
durian. And then whale blubber. Oh, we mentioned the balut.
Oh yeah, balut, the century egg, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
and another weird food that we ate lately is from the flavor boosters of when we ate the craft dinner, the cotton candy craft dinner. And so that's another sweet and savory combination. Mm-hmm. And so if you want to see either one of those videos, those are going to be in the show notes as well. But moving right along, because there's 50 of these, we got number 2, spicy chicken andouille sausage on top of a pearl sugar Belgian waffle drizzled with maple syrup.
Yeah,
that just sounds really, really good.
It's basically when you're having waffles or pancakes with bacon or sausage, and you pour syrup on it, everything will be on the same plate. So, again, this isn't very far-fetched. It's basically breakfast. Maybe it's spicy, so maybe that adds to the flavor. But again, sweet and salty combination, and this is something like you would normally have on like a buffet or something like that. So nothing too crazy here.
Nothing too crazy, but if that was offered on a food truck, I'd be eating all that up because it just sounds so good. Absolutely. Number 3, best combo ever according to to the writer here, fries and honey.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we were talking about this earlier, Jeff said that someone introduced fries and either plum sauce or sweet and sour sauce to him before.
Yeah, or fries and like Wendy's Frosty or milkshake.
Yeah, yeah, I remember the milkshake. Yeah,
yeah. So again, another sweet and salty, but this has honey. And can you mention some of the nuggets from McDonald's in the honey?
So some of you may remember when those nuggets first came out, and this is back when I was in grade school. When the chicken McNuggets came out, they came with the barbecue sauce or the sweet and sour, and maybe one other flavor, but they did have honey as one of the dipping sauces. And I remember we used to dip our fries in the honey because, especially, McDonald's fries, and this actually looks like McDonald's. You can actually see the package over here.
Yeah, little M there, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and actually, well, there's that McDonald's. I didn't even see the logo there. It's probably back then, where they got that from. And the saltiness, because they always put extra salt on those fries along with that honey. So good. So I would do this in a heartbeat. This is something that I don't feel too weird, but we're only on number 3. What's number 4 here, Jeff?
Actually, back to the fries at McDonald's. If you ever, like, sometimes most of the kitchens at McDonald's are open concept, and the fryers are almost right by the cashier. If you see them after they put the fries out, you'll see the salt shaker. And I'm not too sure how it measures the salt, but that's a lot of salt. Like Ken said, if you watch how much salt they put on, that's a lot of salt.
It is. And you wonder why people love it so much. It's because of that salt, right? And of course, that's crisp that the McDonald's fries has. Fresh. What's number 4 here, Jeff?
Number 4 is a basic watermelon salad. It's watermelon with feta cheese. Again, sweet and salty. If you want to make this, again, watermelon cut up, bit of feta, adds a bit of mint to this as well. It'll just boost the flavor to it.
Nice. So you've had this then, Jeff? Because I
have.
And then, would you say that this is a particular culture or not necessarily?
Not necessarily, but actually, I'm not too sure. But some of the cornfields or sunflower fields in Ontario, an Italian owned by Italians, they actually offer a watermelon sandwich. Oh, wow. So basically, watermelon in between bread, and I believe they add a bit of salt to it. So it's a watermelon sandwich. But yeah, I don't think it's really cultural because a lot of watermelon and feta. People might just have watermelon and any sort of like briny cheese as well. So Parmesan, to add to the salt flavor of this.
Yeah, sweet and salty really comes through. I do know people that salt fruit. Like actually our mother, she salts pineapple.
Yeah,
and then I
apple,
salt apple,
banana. So
yeah. Number 5. Oh wow, chocolate covered bacon.
Yes. And so Ken mentioned he did chocolate covered chips for a party. He actually did chocolate covered bacon for me several times for either Christmas or my birthday. And yeah, again, sweet and salty. But this has been a bit more effort because you have to cook the bacon to a nice crispiness. Not like English style bacon where it's still limp and soggy. You want nice and crisp.
Yeah.
So when you dip in the chocolate, it retains the shape. And it's really good.
This is really good. This is so worth the effort. If you have not had chocolate covered bacon, I advise you trying it out because it is absolutely spectacular. Make sure that bacon is cooked up nice and crispy. Now, the first couple of times that I did make this for Jeff, I covered it like this in, covered it totally in the chocolate. Yeah. And so, but if I made it now, I would do the halfway thing, kind of like, how the Nutella look, just put half of it in bacon. It looks just as good and it tastes just as good as well. And actually, this really reminds me of one of our epic food days. It was epic food day at the CNE at 2011. And remember we had that big combination of foods where we had, the deep fried Mars bar and deep fried butter. Yeah. And actually chocolate covered bacon was included in that. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't this chocolate. It was like chocolate syrup. Remember that, Jeff? So
it was. They just drizzled it on top. So I was like, this is it. So
yeah. So, but if you have a chance, it's super easy to make. Just fry up some bacon. If you don't know how to do that, then I don't know what you're thinking, then don't make it, right? Yeah. But fry up some bacon and then take some chocolate, melt it down and then dip it in there and let it harden.
Yeah.
It is a showstopper. A lot of people, you bring that to a party, it'll be gone. It'll be gone very, very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Too true.
Yeah. So that's
Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Happy Hanukkah. This one is.
Okay. Here we go.
This one's a different one.
Yes.
Sweet potato. And then.
You mash it cold.
Mashed sweet potato.
and avocado and kiwi.
Okay. And it looks like they've
Okay.
spiced it up. Like it looks like they
Yes.
put pepper or, some sort of spice on it.
Yeah.
Uh, not something that I would try it because I've seen it, but not something that I would
Yeah.
think of.
No, I think that sweet potato and avocado, yes, because you would think it'd be like a summer salad, and I wouldn't do the mashed sweet potato. I would like maybe cube that sweet potato
Oh,
and
yeah.
cube avocado like that way. So I think that's a good combination. I added the kiwi, okay, or maybe strawberries, something to add a bit more color. But yeah, would I try this? Maybe not. Not because I think it's gross, but I think just the flavor combinations to me is like, meh, you know.
You do make a good point, Jeff. I would be open to trying the sweet potato cubed along with some avocado, like in a salad. I mean, that would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, like, would you just have that with salt on it, or would you put a dressing? What would you do, Jeff?
To be honest, I would just try most things that when you try stuff, add salt to it first, and then after that, add a combination of a dressing or something like that, just to amp up the flavor. But always go with salt first, salt and pepper first.
Yeah.
Try it as is, and then after that, you can add something else to it.
Yeah. If I did put a dressing on it, I'm thinking like a creamy ranch. I mean, just thinking about that sounds good.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah. So honey on cheese pizza. And they said mine is blown. Mind blown. And this is one of those things where I don't know if you've ever had like a cheese pizza with just pineapple or something like that.
Yeah.
And when that cheese, that's sweet and salty, so good. It just
another
comes
one.
right through. A lot of times, Jeff will know this, is that if you have a cheese plate for dessert, a lot of times it'll come with honey.
Yeah.
Just on the side. And so
just on the side and just dip it in or, just have it, So yeah, again, nothing new.
No.
Yeah, it's like having pizza with pineapple, just adding the sweet to it.
And I will take the time to mention this. One of my favorite pizzas is actually double pineapple and anchovies.
Oh, wow.
And it is sweet and salty. It is so good. The cool thing about ordering that is no one else wants to share it. So I get to have a lot of it whenever I get that. So I don't think have you tried that, Jeff? Like, would you try that?
I might have a slice, but after that, I'll be fine.
Gotcha. And so, we talked about salting apples. This one, salt and pepper on apples, is something people do, and it's really good. If you like apples, you try it out.
Yeah, salt and pepper.
Yeah. Number 9. What's number 9, Jeff?
Number 9. Okay, this is here we go. So this is basically a hard-boiled egg, just the white part of it, and they just add ketchup to it, like a ketchup shot in the hard white part of it, the hard-boiled egg. To me, it's a lot of ketchup.
Yeah.
We have hard-boiled eggs a lot, not a lot, but we have, and we'll have it with some ketchup, but not this much. I think this could be a TikTok challenge maybe, because that's a lot of ketchup.
Yeah, it's too much ketchup. But I will say this. I remember doing this to a lesser degree as a child. I remember having a hard-boiled egg and scooping out the yolk, and I remember putting ketchup inside that cavity where the yolk used to be. But I didn't put that much, right? I just put a little dot in, and then I was too lazy to think of putting salt or anything on it. When I would just pop it in my mouth. But I do actually remember doing that as a child.
Okay.
So I don't know if you did, Jeff. Sounds like you didn't.
Not me.
Not you, right? This one is peculiar. It's basically baked beans on top of pizza with eggs on top. And,
so the way they describe it, beans on pizza everywhere. So does that mean that's just a pizza crust that they baked off, added beans to it, and then when they put it in the oven, they added a cracked egg on it? I don't know about this one.
You know what? This one, honestly, I would love to try this. Oh my goodness. It sounds so good to me. That's the whole thing.
I would try it. Yeah, I would try it. But
to do you not like beans? Maybe you don't like beans.
I don't mind beans at all. Yeah, beans is good. Baked beans. It's good with pieces of sausage or bacon inside.
It's super popular because I remember when I go on the cruise ships, they always offered baked beans like with eggs.
Oh yeah, well it's like an English breakfast almost. So yeah. Like we said before, I think a lot of these are more cultural that we might not see in North America, but wherever they're from, they have it everywhere. So it really isn't that strange to them, but for us, Yes, it is.
Yeah, I mean, it looks really messy, but I would love to try that. That's me though.
Yeah.
This one is something I don't know if I would try it. I
No.
honestly, this one's a tough one. This is Oreos with salsa.
Yeah. I love how they did this presentation. They took the middle row of Oreos out and filled with salsa.
Yeah.
Again, it's sweet and salty, but it's almost to the extreme. Again, it's a pregnant craving. But yeah, I don't know.
Here's the thing: is I'm not the biggest fan of salsa, and you're gonna find out something weird about me. I'm not like the super fan of Oreos either. I mean, they're okay if they're dipped in chocolate or something. I'm more likely to have them. But if there's a bag of Oreos floating around, I'm not going to be the first one to put my hand in there unless I'm really hungry. I mean, they're just not the most exciting cookie to me. So Oreos, it's not that high on my list, and neither is salsa. So that one's a tough one for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would be a pass.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, pass. That's the thing.
Number 11, peanut butter and pickle.
Now it doesn't say what kind of pickles these are. Like if they're the bread and butter sweet pickles, maybe. But if they're more like the kosher dill, I don't know.
Well, you don't like kosher dill pickles, right?
I don't mind them. I prefer the bread and butter ones myself over the kosher dill ones.
Yeah. So I've actually tried this just because I heard about it.
All right.
And I've tried it with both types, both with the dill and the bread and butter pickles. Okay. It is better with the bread and butter, but it is surprisingly good. And so I would recommend that you at least try it. So surprisingly good. Yeah. Actually, now I want to have some. Just thinking about it. So
actually, I read ahead, and I don't think that's on there. But have you ever had a peanut butter and bacon sandwich, Ken?
No.
Try it. Try it. You know what? And if you want to add pickles to that, go ahead. But a peanut butter and bacon sandwich is really good. Again, it's a sweet and salty, and because the peanut butter itself is sweet and salty already, and to me, it's a good sandwich.
That does sound way good, right?
Yeah.
Like crispy bacon, right?
Oh, of course, yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Always crispy bacon.
Deviled eggs with SpaghettiOs.
See,
I don't know where the people come up with this. This is, to me, this is ridiculous. I think it's a waste of eggs because I think eggs are sacred. Like eggs are super important to the Santos brothers. We do not want to waste them. And so someone does this to eggs. I really don't like it. And I'm against this one too. This is a hard pass for me.
Yeah. I think this is more of a kid's treat than anything else. It's like, let's
I guess I never thought of it. Hey, listen, if I just get to eat the yolks, fine, and they could have the rest. Come on now.
That's right.
I never thought. Yeah. So those of you that can't see the picture, it's basically a hard-boiled egg that's cut in half. They take out the yolk, and then they just put a scoop of like SpaghettiOs in there where the yolk used to be, and then they sprinkle some chives and spices on top. So
actually, can you scroll? Let's see the title of this thing one again.
Deviled eggs with SpaghettiOs.
So that means that it's actual deviled eggs with SpaghettiOs.
Oh, okay. So maybe there's like deviled eggs.
Top with SpaghettiOs.
It makes it a little bit better, but I really don't like it. I don't know.
I know.
And I love deviled eggs. I love deviled eggs. Yeah,
exactly. They're good.
Yeah. Number 14. This one, is raw ground beef with raw onions and white pepper on hard bread.
So it's basically steak tartare.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
steak tartare typically served on a cracker.
On a cracker or a crouton. Yeah. And steak tartare basically is very well. So to make good steak tartare, because with raw beef, you want to be careful because it may contain, not some good stuff for your stomach, but steak tartare, they actually grind tenderloin to it, and on not in front of the customer, but they actually grind it in-house. Like they won't get a package of ground beef from the store and use that. They actually do ground beef tenderloin or strip loin in-house, and they add an egg to it, some capers, season it, maybe a bit of onion, a bit of mustard. That's steak tartare. This is very different and almost dangerous because it just says ground beef. And like I said before, you don't want to eat raw ground beef from the store, because it could be from anywhere.
Jeff makes a good point. If you get ground beef from the supermarket or you're even a butcher, cook it and cook it well, right? There's a reason why you cannot have like a rare hamburger. It's just, you're just not supposed to do that. This one has a lot of onions, but back to the steak tartare, Jeff. I know that you've had steak tartare and I've had it.
Mhm.
Do you like it?
I don't mind it. Yeah, I don't mind it at all. Like I wouldn't have like it's usually just appetizer, so a small
Yeah.
dollop on the bread. So if it's fun to me, I'll eat it. Like, but it's not my favorite.
It's not my favorite either, and it's something that I want to like, and I think it's okay.
Hmm.
And again, I certainly would not be appropriate to me at least, for the main course or something.
No,
As an app, cool, just get my taste buds going.
that's
I
it.
like it when steak tartare has a lot of egg yolk on it. I do like that, but
Hmm.
other than that, this combination would be a hard pass for me.
Very much
Just look at
so.
the onions on it. Just so much
I
onions.
need so much onion. So much onion.
All right. Pickle snow cones. Okay, so
Yeah.
basically is shaved ice with
Hmm.
pickle juice and a pickle spear for good measure. I want you to comment on this, Jeff.
It's something that I wouldn't. Well, I may try actually. One of there's London Ice Cream company in London, Ontario. They actually came out with a dill pickle ice cream.
Hmm.
I haven't had it yet. I wouldn't mind trying it. So I would try this. It may not be my favorite, but yeah. And again, is it bread and butter pickle juice or is it dill hard like kosher dill juice?
Ah,
So
okay. So I'm going to comment on this. And
all
so,
right.
if you would ask me if I would try this, like you got to understand that I am someone that drinks pickle brine. So this
Oh.
is and I don't care if I do care. Like I prefer the sour brine over the bread and butter. Actually, the bread and butter I probably won't drink that brine. I have to mix it with the sour stuff.
Okay.
But like I remember, like if I'm out working in the yard or working in the garden, and there is pickle juice available, I will have that ready for when I get thirsty, and it's very good at quenching your thirst.
Oh,
There's a lot
okay.
of electrolytes in it, and I know a lot of like professional athletes actually use pickle juice instead of Gatorade to replace electrolytes.
I did not know
So
that. Wow.
it's very effective at doing that. The fact there's a nice little spear to nibble on is pretty cool. And I've never had it with the shaved ice like that. I
Hmm.
think it would just be a lot colder. Definitely something I would do, and something that I might actually look forward to.
All
So
right.
yeah, yeah. So 16. Here's an interesting one.
Okay.
It doesn't even
So
say. So it just basically what it looks like is a toasted hamburger bun. Is
yeah.
that cream
Oh,
cheese?
I look like maybe cream cheese with pickles and golden fish crackers.
Yeah. Who is
So
making this? This is like something that's kind of like a hard pass for me. Like,
yeah, yeah. I, again, I think I don't know what to think about this. Yeah, for me, it's a hard pass. Yeah, I don't
yeah,
know.
this is a pass for me. I think it is a waste of like bread, and cream cheese. My goodness, cream cheese is
Yeah,
very sacred, and you can't just be putting stuff on it like that. It
no,
seems now. Perhaps they had this weird craving. Maybe they're pregnant. I don't know what
exactly.
it
Yeah, maybe it's
is.
another pregnant craving. Yeah, like could be it, but yeah,
That's all I can think of. Peanuts and Coke. Oh, this is a
all right.
classic sweet and sour, right?
Yeah.
Or not sweet and sour, salty and sweet.
Salty and sweet.
Yeah.
I haven't had this, but I think it's in the southern states. This is something they regularly do, isn't it?
No, I've never heard of this, but
Oh,
maybe they do. Maybe they do
okay.
in some states.
I
Yeah.
remember hearing about this before this article somewhere that they actually put peanuts in their Coke, and I was like, oh, okay. And so I thought it was
Maybe
like a southern
salted
state.
peanuts, right?
Yeah,
They'll
of
just be
course,
like,
salted
yeah.
peanuts. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I could see it. I
yeah.
could
Me
see it.
too.
Actually, I'd probably like it, especially yeah, I'd probably like it. I'd probably
Hmm.
like it. Yeah, because
I
Coke
wouldn't mind
is
trying
so
it.
sweet. Yeah.
Yes,
Coke is so sweet, and, get some nice salty peanuts. Mm,
there we
yeah.
go.
All right. Ketchup on popcorn.
So Diana likes ketchup popcorn, the powder stuff. I don't know about actually putting ketchup on popcorn because I think make it very soggy. Um, yeah.
It'd be soggy and messy. If I did do something like this, I'd probably be eating it with chopsticks or a spoon. But
Mm,
the
yeah.
thing is that if I did this, I wouldn't. I'd probably take popcorn and dip it in ketchup just to try it. I don't know if I would do the whole bowl, because what if I don't
Yeah.
like it? Yeah, it's
No,
just
and that's the thing.
yeah,
Then you waste popcorn and ketchup, you know?
yeah, yeah.
So
And so
yeah.
the shaker ketchup, you can get what's that place called? Colonel's.
Kernels,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So you can get that, and actually you can get the shakers at the store as well.
Yeah,
So
that's all you do.
yeah, and by the way, those of you that are listening to this outside of Canada, this ketchup flavoring, like that is like a flavor of potato chips here.
Oh yeah,
like yeah. So just so you know.
Doritos, any chip flavor or any of that. In Canada, we have ketchup flavored chips, Doritos, anything like
Ruffles,
that.
Lays,
Ruffles, yep.
Yeah, they have ketchup flavoring. So
yeah,
it might
actually,
seem weird to other people, but that's just Canadians just know it's around. Yeah.
That's right. Actually, if you listen to the Office Ladies, they actually had a whole little spiel about ketchup chips. So there we go.
Nod to another podcast. I'm sure that podcast much more popular than ours. They don't need our traffic.
No, but they don't.
Yes,
they can mention ours. Jenna, Angela, hello.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay,
that'd be great. Number 19. This one's interesting. It's just basically bananas wrapped in bacon.
Yeah.
So.
Again, have you had a banana and peanut butter sandwich, Ken?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. So now we add bacon to it.
Yeah,
so,
dude, a banana, bacon, and peanut butter sandwich sounds absolutely divine. It does. Oh my goodness.
Is that the Elvis somewhere? I think that is.
Yeah. Well, he's the deep fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
That's it. Add bacon to that Elvis. There we go. Yeah, again, we'd have this one. All right.
Here's another one. This is number 20. This one is PB&J. Oh, no, not PB&J. This is peanut butter and onion. And raw onions, not caramelized onions. These are raw onions. Okay, this one is a food challenge if I was going to do this. This is not something that I would just prepare and try out if I'm alone. This is something that if I did want to try it, maybe do a video and probably never have it again because it just doesn't sound good.
Like, to begin with, I'm not a big raw onion fan. Like, on my burgers, I prefer mine to be sauteed a bit or something, or caramelized. So, having said that, I might try a caramelized onion and peanut butter sandwich, but not raw onion.
Oh, I was going to say the same thing. If this was caramelized, it would change the whole game. Like, if it was what if it was like an onion jam, Jeff? Like, that might be so good. Yeah. But just to put raw onions, like, even if it was just a little bit fried, we're talking about caramelized.
I even sugar to that, but this one, not for me.
Yeah, not for me. That's another pass.
Okay.
All right. I don't even know what to say.
Speaking of hard pass, when I first saw this, I was like, "What?"
Okay, so for those that can't see it, what is it, Jeff? What are we looking at?
Basically, someone took Campbell's chunky soup, and I guess any canned soup, and they put it into a popsicle mold, and put it in the freezer. And out comes a soupsicle. And so I don't know if they water it down like the recipe does, or if this is like a ready-to-eat can.
Well, chunky, I will say this: chunky is not an add water. It is just you just pour it out. So this is ready to go. And just looking at this thing, it's all gelatinous and like like when you open a can of mushroom soup and it is just like all together in like that log.
Yeah, like, that's what this looks like. That's the condensed soup where we add water.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh,
and my question is, why do they choose clam chowder for this popsicle? Of all flavors, why clam?
It is kind of a funny one.
Yeah.
The thing is like, could you imagine, like, when you want a popsicle, you're at a barbecue somewhere, it's a hot day, or, I just can't imagine saying, hey, who wants a popsicle? And say, if you're hot and wanting something that you would say, I want that popsicle. I'd rather just give you the grape one or something,
Yeah.
It's a tough
Anything else. Yeah. Hard pass for me.
Absolutely. Number 22. Grocery store. This is a sushi found in Texas, and basically it's like a hand roll with salmon inside, spicy salmon.
Yeah,
looks like there is rice, but instead of the nori to wrap it up, they actually put it inside a waffle cone. There's a picture of this if you're watching the video, but my goodness, this is something that is just not even on my radar.
Yeah, and it says new. I was like, oh, and even the label says waffle cone. So someone had the thought of making this. So again, maybe it's a cultural thing here, where maybe it's one of those carnival foods where they had sushi and maybe again, like most foods, like the waffle cone or the cone itself, because they ran out of bowls, and someone was doing some sort of cookie, and they said, oh, let's put the ice cream in a waffle, in a cone. And that's how ice cream cones were made. So I don't know if they ran out of the nori and they said, hey, let's put it in a waffle cone. Let's try it.
Well, the thing is that, like, the way we're describing it, you think this is like served on a food truck somewhere. Like,
Mm-hmm.
this is what they're doing. This is actually like inside of a grocery store. This looks like it's like prepackaged for grocery store. So you buy this at the grocery store, all like in a waffle cone already.
Yeah.
And I should have read the label. It's the waffle cone filled with spicy salmon. There's also avocado, jalapeno, and green onion, Jeff. So,
jeez. That's right.
Yeah,
so,
and there's that soy sauce if you want to add some soy.
That's right. Yeah. Oh. So my thing is that, when you want a waffle cone, you want the crunchiness of the waffle cone.
Yeah.
Who knows how long this has been sitting in that package, just getting moist, especially the bottom.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That one's a tough one. Hey, I'm sure there's people out there that like it.
Yeah.
To those people, good for you.
Yeah. Power to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Number 23. Oh, this is just the humble sardine. Is this a sardine? What is this all about? Just sardines?
Just sardines. And there's apple. I think there's mustard on there. So, it's basically maybe make someone's lunch, like a sardine sandwich with apple. So
I know a lot of people that just have tins of sardines for lunch.
True.
A lot of English or British, and also a lot of people from the Caribbean. A lot of my friends who seem to like sardines. So nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all.
Not at all. Bacon wrapped Oreos. So these look like they've been like baked or something, eh, Jeff?
Or they're double stuffed or something. Oh, you know what? No, they have been.
The cookies are, right? Yeah.
You're right.
So it looks like maybe the bacon was wrapped around when it was raw. And then it was put in the oven or something?
For something like that, what you do, you would par cook the bacon a bit first.
Okay.
Because it does take a while for the bacon to crisp up.
Oh, yeah. It would burn the cookies.
It would burn the cookies. So if you want to do this, so basically for the people that aren't watching the video, think of an Oreo wrapped in crisp bacon. So how you would do this, like I was saying, par cook the bacon just a bit. And then once it's just before it gets crispy and it's still pliable, take the bacon carefully because it may be hot, wrap it around the Oreo. They probably use a toothpick or cut it in half and make sure that the cut ends are on the bottom. Mm-hmm. And then they probably put it in the oven quickly just to like crisp up and have the cookie as well. Just seep some of that moisture and get cooked as well. Or they might even deep fry it, if I had to guess.
This actually looks pretty good to me.
Well, they actually do have like chocolate covered bacon wrapped Oreos. I've seen that at fairs.
Oh, I haven't had a chance to try those. Like the thing about this is that you'd want them when they're still warm, because I imagine if they get cold, they just wouldn't be as good.
No,
I would try this. Actually, I would love to try this now.
Yeah.
No,
that's good.
Yeah. So bacon wrapped Oreos, that's on the list. All right.
Okay.
This one is peanut butter with, just peanut. What is it?
Peanut butter and pickles.
Okay. We talked about it before.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. We'll try it. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know why that is. And that's number
25. Everything bagel. So, or anything bagel with anything bagel, peanut butter.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it should even be on the list. So number 25, we're halfway through because there's 50.
Halfway. There we go.
All right. So this one is banana water. And so, like you ever go to like a spa or and then they have like the cucumber water. Sometimes you see it in front of hotels. They got lemon's super popular, or there's some fruit inside of water, sometimes watermelon, sometimes some sort of citrus, sometimes pineapple. Those are all good. This one is with slices of banana, which is kind of throws me off a little bit.
It does. What I find weird is how some of the bananas are, because bananas will float. Some of these bananas are actually staying in the middle of this like carafe. So how is this possible? That's my question right there.
That's true. Like, why are they suspended like that? You think the fruit's going to float. Here's one other thing that, I guess they could have printed that label. But the thing is like, okay, why did they put bananas in? They put bananas in, like, did they think that's a good idea? Or did they just run out of lemons and said, okay, well, we got to put something in there. And so they got to print up a label. Like, this does look like it's at a hotel or something.
It does. Or they were saying, we got so much bananas, they're going to go bad. Put it in the water.
Put it in the water.
People will drink it.
And so I'm not saying I wouldn't drink. Like, if that was the only water, I suppose I'd have it, but I'd probably just rather have plain water.
Exactly.
That's
right.
just me.
It's like, do you want water or blended water? I'll just go for the water, please.
I just have the regular water. Thank you. Yeah. I'm with you, Jeff. Applesauce on pizza. Nothing super new, right?
No, like honey on pizza.
No,
that's it. No, that's all right.
Not something I would necessarily do, though. Like, I would not go out of my way.
Yeah, it looks gross. It just, the presentation of this is not the best.
This one's a weird one. This one is Jell-O shots served out of hard-boiled eggs. So think of like a hard-boiled egg that's cut in half. You take that yolk out, the best part, of course, right? Take that yolk
Yeah.
out. And then in that space where the yolk used to be, you're going to put Jello in and put that in the freezer or put that in the fridge and wait for that to harden. So kind of weird.
Yeah. Now, when I hear Jello shots, I usually think they're vodka Jello shots.
Oh, yeah.
Are
makes
these
sense.
vodka Jello shots in egg yolks? Either way,
I almost wonder if it doesn't even make a difference, right? Like, and I don't even know what flavor like I would think of. Like, do I want lemon lime? Do I want straw? It's like it's just a hard pass, right? That one's a tough one.
You know what? Actually, would be better if they would use lemon Jello, so it at least looks like a hard-boiled egg.
Oh, that'd be kind of neat, eh?
Yeah, yeah,
I guess so. Yeah, if they use lemon, at least yellow, right?
At least yellow.
Okay, this one's called the neckbeard smoothie. I'm not sure why it's called a neckbeard smoothie, but basically it's a smoothie made out of Monster Energy drink, Mountain Dew, and nacho cheese Doritos. And this looks like something that's going to make me throw up. Like it is a big jar. I do not know if I could get that down unless it's like a dare for $1 million or something.
Right.
Like even just trying this, I don't know why. Like why would I try it? I don't know.
So 2 things. Do you know what a neckbeard is? Or who a neckbeard is?
No, tell me about that.
So a neckbeard is someone that, so remember that episode of South Park where they had to play a video game, but at the lowest level to get experience points?
No,
and they stayed in Stan's basement or I think Stan's basement for so many days. They got fatter and fatter. And so that typically that's what I don't think it refers to, but it's someone that usually a male that just plays video games all day, and they just get fatter, and they let their beard. They're very unkempt.
Gotcha.
So that's why a neck beard. So that's what a neck beard is. Person.
So this kind of makes sense. So if you're playing video games, you're going to want to have a lot of soda and energy drinks. You're probably going to have some junk food with that. So instead of having them individually, you just put it all in a blender.
Yeah.
And I know there's. Like I consider myself pretty open-minded and not picky when it comes to food, but this one is another hard pass. Like I'm not interested in this at all. Just the look of it, it's absolutely it's not for me.
Another thing too is so both Monster Drink and Mountain Dew are very carbonated. Mm-hmm. If you ever try to put something in a blender, like a carbonated beverage in a blender, and try blending it, you're adding more carbonation to it. Oh. So I don't know if the addition of the saltiness or the addition of the weight of the Doritos will prevent it. Because if you try doing it by itself, that blender top is going to explode. And even if you hold it down, you're going to get overflow for sure. So,
gotcha. So this will have to be something that maybe you got to have flat Mountain Dew and flat Monster.
Or make like fill it maybe quarter way or maybe just before half before trying this. Like again, maybe the saltiness will reduce the carbonation when you blend it. But hard pass again, just plain hard pass. I don't know why I'm explaining things.
And now that you're explaining that, like I am not the one going to be making this. I do not want to be wearing this. Like that would be ridiculous. Yeah. So
for a neck beard, they wouldn't mind. That's fine. Oh, it's okay. It's on me. I got it. It's okay. It's on my shirt. Don't worry. I'll get it later.
I'll get it. Oh, Jude, get it later. Ezekiel toast with nut butter and hard boiled egg. Jeff, what's Ezekiel toast?
To be honest, I have no idea. So I don't know if it's just the bread. Yeah.
Do you know? Toast, yeah. I've heard of it. It is some sort of healthy bread. I think it actually might be. I don't know if it's paleo. It can't be paleo friendly, but it's one of those diet friendly. It's supposed to be considered very tasty, not tasty, but it's super healthy. I've never had it. I've just heard of it and people talk about it. Okay. But let's say it was just toast with let's think of like a 12 grain bread or something. That's what I think it is. With nut butter, so peanut butter or cashew butter with a hard boiled egg. Okay. So I do like peanut butter and banana. We've talked about that before, but I am a very big protector of eggs. And so when you do that to an egg, you get on my bad list. Like, man, just have the egg plain if you're going to do that, right? Yeah. Why don't waste the eggs?
Or no banana. Just that's the thing. So so Ezekiel toast is a spreaded bread, so it's very healthy bread. Why they chose just this bread for the sandwich, I have no idea. But again, pass for me.
Maybe they're trying to make it healthy. I guess all the stuff that's on there, peanut butter, banana, and eggs. I mean, that is healthy stuff, and I guess it would be high in protein and
it would be
fun stuff. Yeah,
it's lactose free.
Yeah, badge of that meal. Just imagine that meal. Oh, right. What are you having for lunch? Oh, I'll have an
All right.
hard-boiled egg and peanut butter sandwich. Oh, man.
You want to trade? Nope.
Nope, not for me, right? Number 31 here. This is an avocado latte inside of an avocado. So,
all right.
I'll just say avocado latte. Like, once you say that, I'm kind of like, I don't like the idea of avocados and chocolate together. Like, I don't know about you, Jeff.
So is it an actual avocado latte? Like, is a latte made with avocado or have avocado flavoring, or is just a latte inside an avocado? Whole avocado.
You know,
because it's not greenish.
You're right. So, I just assumed that it was like an avocado flavored latte,
yeah.
But it isn't green.
No.
I don't know if that makes it worse or better. Like,
yeah, like I appreciate the effort that they for this picture, but you know, to me, I don't know.
Yeah, that's another hard pass. We should have been keeping score this whole way through, like pass and no pass out of the 50, because I would consider Jeff and I to say, oh yeah, we do that, we do this one. But we're saying hard passes on a lot of them, and we're on one of 50. There's still 19 more to go. So let's keep going.
Let's keep going. All right.
Creme de la chips. So this is basically potato chips with like Cool Whip on it, or
it seems that way. Yeah, it seems that way. Yeah. So again, like Nutella and chips. So nothing new. Sweet and salty. That's all it is.
Hey Jeff, I want you to read the caption.
All right. Give me a second here. Actually, let me get my screen because I can't read it on your small screen. Sorry.
Oh, it's too small.
What does it say?
I'll just read it. It says,
yes, please.
All right, so the writer says, this is like, this is for the whipped cream with potato chips. He says, for the record, it was awful. I almost ate the whole thing, though. I feel sick.
Oh, my God.
I almost, you know what? I can see why he couldn't stop, because the sweet and sour or sweet and salty is good. It is good, but man, maybe it's just a lot of dairy. It's a lot. Oh man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Yeah. At least it's on top. So if after the first two you don't like it, you just take off the cream and finish the chips off. You know.
Yeah. Something I'd probably try once and say, no more for me. Right.
Exactly right.
Okay. Burger cookie. So So there was a video. Actually, there's been a couple, like Epic Food Day. I think Epic Food Day 2013. Also, Santos Brothers and Son try the donut burger. We've done donuts on burgers, but this one instead is soft cookies on each side for each burger.
Okay. Okay. So they did like the soft cookie, like the Pillsbury or whatever cookie that comes in the foil package where it still says soft.
Yeah.
So, okay. I would do this then. Yeah. It was like a hard cookie. I'm like, I don't know about that.
Because it does look chewy, like, because there's a bite out of it here.
It does.
Right. And then, so there's like this is actually cheeseburger because there is cheese. So,
and it's a slider burger because you could tell by his thumb size how big this hamburger really is, you know?
Yeah.
So
we've done it with donuts. And so this one is just with cookies, right?
Why not?
Yeah. We'll try it. I don't know. I think I'd like the donuts more, but who knows?
I think so too. Yeah. Especially Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yeah.
There we go.
Soy sauce ice cream.
So it looks like it's just soy sauce on ice cream, but the ice cream itself is a bit brownish.
Okay.
So
now, if it's soy sauce ice cream, I'm kind of open to that. But soy sauce ice on ice cream, it is sweet and salty, but I don't know if I would do that. It's just a tough one. The more and more I think about it, I actually think that if I did try it, it would be kind of okay.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's almost sacrilegious, but I've heard of miso ice cream, right?
True.
And so soy sauce and miso's very salty, very salty. So soy sauce ice cream, I would be open to it.
Yeah, me too.
Soy sauce is very potent, man. That's a tough one.
It can be. Yeah.
So it's not necessarily a pass, but it is with caution that I would.
And it also doesn't say if this is Japanese soy sauce, which is a bit sweeter, or it's the Chinese soy sauce, which is the saltier one.
Absolutely, that's a good point, right? That is a good point. Now, if there was a chef that really knew how to make ice cream and they made it out of soy sauce, like I would actually try that. But not just some random guy with an ice cream maker.
That's right. I'll try some soy sauce on it. All right.
Not that. So
no.
Yeah. All right. Chocolate covered pickles.
All right. Ken, you take this one. For me, I don't know.
This one's a tough one. All right.
And again, is these a bread and butter or are these the kosher dill?
To me, it almost doesn't matter. Like, honestly, I really don't think people should be doing that with the pickles or the chocolate. Because I like pickles and I like
Yeah.
chocolate. Those two together, that's another one of those hard passes for me.
Yeah.
And I love pickles. I love chocolate, but no, those don't belong together.
No,
So,
not at all.
Nope. 36.
All right.
What is this? Okay, so basically what this is that actually go ahead and explain it, Jeff. You should explain it.
Basically, it was someone made pasta, but instead of using water, it looks like they used the blue ice Gatorade or some sort of blue energy drink.
It's a Powerade. Powerade.
Oh, Powerade. Yes.
But if it was Gatorade, it wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess
No.
technically it makes a difference, but the whole idea.
Yeah.
So basically the flavor of the drink is infused into the pasta.
And the color as well. Actually, the color is now green because the pasta is yellow with semolina, and it makes green pasta. So for me, no.
This is not as a no for me. This actually, it would be something I could see that they use at a prop at like a haunted house or something, or
that's true.
Something weird like that. Or, I do know families that kind of do like Grinch Christmas dinners. I think you could incorporate something like that into that. Just
like green eggs and ham sort of thing.
Yeah, and so they do like Grinch dinner. They have like Who Hash, or roast beef and stuff like that. And so I can see this incorporated somehow into something
now we shouldn't say anything about the color because we have done the cotton candy craft dinner, and that craft dinner turned pink. So we shouldn't say anything about this really. But for this, I would, and because it's cotton candy. So again, we shouldn't say anything about this pasta really.
True. But I will say this is that I did not like that cotton candy craft dinner.
I didn't mind it. I wouldn't have it all the time.
Jeff kept eating it. Not for me.
It's all right.
Not for me. Okay, this one is okay. So it's pasta.
Yes.
With
I
Nutella,
see. Right? Yeah.
And the thing is, pasta Nutella. I get it. It's a chocolate pasta, but then they put cheese on top.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because even the chocolate, the Nutella with the pasta is already borderline kind of weird, right? Like I get it. I've heard of chocolate pasta before.
But that's the actual chocolate pasta for dessert, like pasta made out of chocolate. But that's
true. Yeah,
regular pasta. And what's worse is corkscrew pasta. So of course that Nutella is going to go everywhere. That's going to get in everything.
Yeah.
So pasta itself, unless it's over salted, it's sort of a base flavor. So I'm guessing that the Parmesan will add the saltiness to this. But yeah, to me,
another pass. This is another pass, man. Another pass.
Oh yeah.
Number 38. This one is, I remember looking at this thinking, what on earth is this? So basically, this is at a grocery store.
Yeah.
It doesn't say where.
It looks very cultural though. Maybe British, but
maybe British. So basically it is pork brat patties, but inside those patties are gummy bears.
I apologize. I'm not too sure where this is from then. I just thought it was beans, but yeah. Again, it's just like that the waffle cone sushi. It's an actual printed label that says
at a grocery store, pork brat patties with gummy bears. Yeah, and so these are not cooked, right? This is something that you bring home and cook, right? You can tell it's raw.
It could be American because they have the potato salad with marshmallows on top. So, in order to use brats, and this is brat, not bratwurst.
Oh, that's true.
So, to encourage your kids to eat their protein, you add some gummy bears to it. There you go.
This one's very strange to me.
Yeah.
But you know what? If someone put that on a grill and if it was cooked properly, I would try it. I'm not saying I would like it or have it again, but I would try it. I will say that. It's so strange though. I would try it. It's not a hard pass, but it's on the weird meter to me.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah, definitely. Number 39.
Oh, here it is. Yeah. So sorry, I apologize, Ken. So Big G Foods is in the States. Marengo IA. Is that Iowa?
Iowa, maybe
IA.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So it's an American chain.
So yeah,
surprise,
the reason
surprise.
why Jeff's saying Big G is because that's what it says on the label. Big G.
Yeah,
Foods.
sorry.
So
Big G Foods.
And this is great because one of the comments is, "Are you okay, America?"
Okay, right there.
So there. And then there's people saying, "No, as Americans, I wish not to claim this," and there's a whole big thread on this. So
there we go. All right.
Funny.
We should read the comments more right away.
Yeah, we should. Okay, so number 39, it says, my son has numerous sensory issues with the food, but today he made this monstrosity. And this is um, noodle
Hmm.
Nutella toast. So
Yes.
basically, it is like ramen noodles or
Yep.
Mr. Noodles. And you know
Yep.
how when it comes in the pack in that rectangle, it's in that
Yep.
cake form, like it's all
Yep.
hard. And it looks like they just took that, spread some Nutella on it, and ate it like
And
toast.
went to town. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind the sort of quote unquote raw dried ramen, that's not too bad. But again, this is the sweet and salty. Would I have this? No.
No, I'm not eating it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know why they make this. I don't get it. I don't get this.
Well,
That one's another
it's interesting
pass.
how they put numerous sensory issues with food.
That's
So
true. Oh, yeah, that's true. This is true. This is a child that's just looking for. Yeah, he does have sensory issues. So
mhm.
if this, and by the way, if this is what finally he gets to eat, I mean, it's not the most healthiest thing, but at least he's eating. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'll
that's
say
true.
that. Number 40, we only have 10 left. This one
Okay.
is a doozy. Crunchy Snickles. Basically, it looks like a Snickers bar that's
Yeah.
put inside of a pickle.
Now I know that one of the carnivals somewhere I saw this. It's nothing new.
Mm-hmm.
They actually have done this, and the key is to try to find a big enough pickle to put a chocolate bar in. And usually they are kosher dill pickles because bread and butters are usually already sliced, and when you look at them, they're not very big at all, the diameter. But kosher dills can be huge.
Okay,
So
so I'll say this. When I first saw this, I thought this is a hard no because you know the chocolate covered pickles are a hard no.
yeah,
But you know what? I think it actually makes a difference that it's a candy bar, and I will try this. I would
okay,
try this. Yeah, especially now you say it was like at a carnival. Like if this was at the
hmm
CNE, the Canadian National Exhibition or
yeah.
something, I would get it. I'd try
I
it.
would try this if it was battered and deep fried. Boom,
Well, that
right
totally
there.
changes the game. If it's
Oh, it
battered and
does.
deep fried, then it's
Oh,
different. Yeah, of
there you
course we
go.
would try it.
Because
Yeah,
we had the pickle dog at the
yeah.
CNE.
Pickle
So,
dog.
but that's savory and savory. This is a bit different. So
Yeah, the pickle dog that might be in our weird foods again. And
I think it
so
is. I'm
the
almost sure.
pickle
Or the
dog,
CNE foods. Yeah, it has to be.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. And so CNE, let me just look up. Oh, what
So
number is
yeah.
that?
So for what Ken's looking it up, basically it's what it is. So instead of a bun, they put a hot dog, a cooked hot dog in a pickle, and you ate it like that. Bit of mustard, why not? But that's how you ate it.
All right. Yeah. So CNE, we've actually did 2 episodes on that. It's
Yeah.
episode 21, CNE Must Eat Foods, and episode 16. So yeah,
It's in one of
that
those
pickle
two.
dog seems kind of weird, but it was okay. Pickle
Yeah.
dog was okay.
That
We're
was
counting
okay.
down. This is only 9 left. Bean donuts. So basically, these are donuts, and usually they're jelly filled or stuffed with
Yeah.
cream. These are stuffed with baked beans. I'm just going to say no to this. Like, I don't get it. I don't
So
get
the
it.
pizza you would have with a you draw the line in donuts.
You know why? The pizza's hot. That's why.
That's true. Yeah, it's
Right?
savory and savory. I
Right?
get it. Yeah.
The pizza's hot, and this I like. Just imagine the cold beans, and they're kind of sticking to your teeth and stuff.
I
Oh,
think this is a prank more than anything else. I
I
think someone
think you're
said,
right.
I'm bringing donuts to work tomorrow. Oh, Mark's the best. All right, here you go, guys.
Yeah,
Dig
but if you
in.
look like these donuts, they look kind of homemade-ish. Like
They
they don't
do.
look like they're from
No,
like anywhere.
like
So
Dunkin' Donuts or,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, just the way they look. They don't look like
Yeah.
that. So
What does the first comment say?
first comment, seriously, just no. We should have been
Okay.
reading the comments all the time, right?
That's
This
okay.
one's bananas on pizza. I guess so.
Pineapple on pizza, what would be good, Ken? It'd be like if the banana was a caramelized, like Turon or just a caramelized banana. On this, yes,
Oh,
boom,
that
right
would be
there.
actually really, really good.
That would.
Yeah, we gotta do that and make a video just
Yeah.
because it sounds so good. Yeah, yeah, I
Ooh,
like that one.
Turon pizza. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Nice, nice. Number 43.
Uh,
Okay, this one looks so weird. So after watching Rob Czar from Threadbanger make a peep. Oh, these are peeps. You know what peeps are, Jeff?
but why are they blue?
Because there are blue peeps. There's yellow
Oh,
peeps
they
and there's
okay.
blue ones. The blue ones are bunnies and the yellow ones are chicks. So you
Okay.
can see this is more like a bunny flavored. So
Yeah.
peeps are those marshmallow candies that you see on Easter time. And so these are peeps that are put on pizza. And me and Jeff, we do like our roasted marshmallows.
Mm-hmm. But on pizza,
I don't know about this one, man.
Yeah.
It's just not. No, I got to pass on that one.
All right. So now we got to look up this guy Rob Czar and Man versus Dinner. So or Din. That looks like. So we got to figure this one out later.
Oh, Man versus Din. I see
Yeah.
that. Oh, there is more of a picture here where It
Okay.
doesn't make it any better.
No,
Right?
not at all.
Right? Oh, here's a comment. Ladies and gents, I have to say this was actually really good. Wouldn't make a whole pizza like this, but a personal size one was perfect. If you have some Peeps left over, I recommend giving it a shot. Peeps are a little bit different than regular marshmallows, but I suppose you could just try it with marshmallows, eh,
Yeah.
Jeff?
I don't see why not. Yeah. We'll try personal size first or just slice before doing this whole. Yeah. If we do it whole.
If we ever do this. Actually, now that with the comments, I actually might try it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick
Number
question.
4.
Are there Peeps in Canada?
I don't know. Are there?
I don't know.
Like I've seen all over the place in the States, of course.
For sure.
Peeps.
Okay.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Hey, listeners, if you know if there's Peeps in Canada, let us know. Let us know. Yeah, definitely. Pumpkin pie with mustard.
This is one of the ones when we read the article, I went, really? So it was honey mustard, maybe, but this is ballpark yellow mustard. I don't know about this.
I would try it. I'd say I'd try it. It's one of those ones I'd try with caution, but I would try it. I want to see what the comment is. Yes. I wouldn't know. I've never had pumpkin pie. Well, that's not a good comment.
Okay.
So that's too bad. If anyone else, and by the way, if you have tried these combinations and love it, we would love to hear from you.
Totally. You know, it looks like this is a school cafeteria because the tray is there and it looks like a Yoo-hoo or a bottled milk drink next to it.
Oh, you do make a good point. It might be at school and the guy, there's always that one kid at school or a couple kids at school that's eating something weird or they're shoving their whole sandwich in their mouth and saying, look at me. So maybe this is one of those scenarios saying, oh, look at Kenny, man.
This is a dare. I'll do it.
Yeah. So, it could be one of those school kids getting attention, right?
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. It might be one of those things.
Okay.
And then he tried it just to get for attention and he discovered that he liked it. Who knows?
That's right. This is great.
Notice I'm saying he, because I don't think a girl would do this. Maybe they would. I just see more of a guy. I just see more of a guy that's attention seeking.
Exactly right.
And if you are that guy, power to you.
Like, yes, exactly right.
Eat what you want. Honestly, whatever you do, you. This one.
Okay, more pickles.
Pickles with fruit gushers in them.
All right.
Oh, you know what fruit gushers are, Jeff?
Isn't the candy that has it's liquid in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're gummy like gummy bears with liquid in the middle, basically. Yeah. This is one of those sweet and sour again, or sweet and not salty, but sweet and sour.
Mm-hmm.
This was a tough one. Man, the thing is that you got to take the trouble to empty out that pickle.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's like, and then you got oh man, it seems so much work, and for if the reward was good, hey, do go for it. It just seems so much work for something that I don't even think would taste good. So,
no. Exactly right.
Yeah. We're coming into the home stretch here.
Yeah,
we're going
5 more.
Five more. Hard-boiled egg with Nutella. Okay.
Why? I don't know.
You know how I feel about eggs. Right?
I do.
Yeah. And so we all know how Kenny feels and Jeff feels about eggs.
Yeah.
We think eggs are the best things on earth. Like I think we like them more than bacon. We like them more than like eggs are like the ultimate food, and they're very sacred to us. So for someone to do this is it's sacrilege. This is blasphemous.
Like it's not good at all.
Can't do that.
Let's scroll up. Let's get rid of this picture.
Yeah. No. Oatmeal and boiled egg.
My God. Why, people?
Okay, so Jeff, I have got to say that before I even saw this, like earlier this week, I did have oatmeal and eggs, because oatmeal is just a grain, right?
It is.
Right. So just like having rice and eggs, this is just a different grain and eggs, or having grits and eggs.
Okay.
I would eat it if it was, and the way I had it, the eggs were not boiled. I actually had them over easy because that's how I have my egg. Not over easy, sunny side up. That's how I have my eggs 9 out of 10 times because I love the runny yolk.
Me too.
And so now the oatmeal that I had wasn't that runny. It was more it was chunkier, I guess.
Right.
It wasn't that runny, and I did enjoy it. But of course,
was the egg on top of the oatmeal, and that's how you ate it, or side by side? You had it together.
So basically, I added a little bit of salt to the oatmeal, and I just mixed it all together like I would rice and eggs. Okay. Yeah,
I can see that. Like the grits and eggs. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I had it. Now I didn't do anything weird like put ketchup in it or something like that. But the way they have it here, because I would have a hard-boiled egg with rice. I would have that. It's not my favorite thing.
It isn't my favorite either. So
And if I did have it, this oatmeal isn't even that runny, but I would have it less runny than this. So I will say that. Yeah. So this one is kind of a pass, but I'd rather have the eggs runny. Either poached over easy or sunny side up.
That's right. Not hard boiled.
Not hard boiled or over hard or anything weird like that. And by the way, I think over hard, that is kind of sacrilege. That's just me.
It is. It is.
What is this? This one is chocolate mint fried chicken. And I got it. What is the mint from? Like, okay. So if you're looking at the video, you know what this is, but it looks like fried chicken with some sort of mint sauce.
Yeah. And green mint sauce, like not, and it's like a very candy mint sauce. It isn't like mint sauce for lamb because that's darker.
Yeah. It's not like, for the Greek, not the Greek, that's different. Greeks don't do lamb. But it's not like mint for lamb. It is like, like mint icing almost.
Mint icing. That's what this is.
Yeah. Wow.
So like Ken said, like chicken nuggets with honey or plum sauce is something, but with mint and chocolate, I don't know. Yeah.
Take out the mint. If it was just fried chicken and chocolate, I'm all over that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, actually not all over it, but I'm more open.
I would try it, but it wouldn't be like a go-to or anything.
Absolutely. 49.
All right.
Steak and bananas with ketchup on it. This is a hard pass.
Oh, well, two things. The steak is too overcooked for me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's steak. Steak with bananas is just kind of, this is all on the same plate. There's steak with bananas. And then
covered in ketchup. Yeah. And why is there a glass of milk next to this?
I love it. You know what's great is that there's a keyboard in the background. So someone's having this while they work.
Look at that.
This
goodness.
Working from home. Oh, yeah. I'll just eat while I'm at home. Okay, hey, listen, if that's the only thing you have in the house, I guess, right? But why are you putting ketchup on your steak or why are you putting ketchup on your bananas?
Yeah.
Why are you
like salt and pepper, you can understand, but ketchup? Yeah.
That's a tough, and just a glass of milk to wash it down.
That's it.
So all right. This is number 50. This is the last one. I can't remember what this one
I haven't seen it yet. So let's go do it. Surprise me.
Chocolate
this
ramen.
One.
Oh, you're so basically, this is ramen noodles. Just kind of like you'd make it home.
Yeah.
Right. And then there's a looks like it might have been Hershey. I think
it's Hershey's.
Yeah.
So all right, two things. Why? So if they made this with just chocolate sauce, like melted chocolate, maybe, but it looks like they made the ramen per instructions because it's sort of like a tomatoey color. So maybe it's a hot ramen.
Yeah, it's a red broth. So it would be a spicy kind. Yeah. And
then they add the Hershey's to it. So what's the comment? What's the first comment say? I'm just going to read this. What does it say? Is there a comment?
Comment. This is BS. That's the comment, right?
I have a feeling that's the same thing. Yeah. I think this is just someone did this just to say, oh, look at this. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. That might be it. Yeah. So we're hoping that's just that. Yeah. We're hoping that's just kind of a prank. Yeah.
You know what? I think this is one of those Reddit things where people say, what's the weirdest food combination you had? So instead of people being honest and saying something, they said, well, let me think what I can do for a picture. And I think 9 out of 10 of these items, that was just it. Like the chocolate mint chicken. Yeah. I don't know.
I never thought of that. Yeah. I'm sure some of these got to be pranks. Some of them though. Yeah. I don't know. Kind of weird.
And if they are, the time and effort they did to take it, like the schnickel, like you said, and then the hard-boiled egg with ketchup. Yeah, I'm like,
yeah. So here's what we invite you to do. First of all, if you like some of the combinations, like whether we like them or not, we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
And if there are some other combinations that you swear by that we never talked about, we would love to hear that too.
Oh yeah.
Chances are, like if we find it intriguing, we just may try it, and we actually may try it on video. So we did
the cotton candy craft dinner, so yeah, we'll try it on video.
Oh, absolutely. So this was a little bit of a change, right? Because usually we talk about food that we've tried that's worth mentioning, but this is an article. All the food here is definitely worth mentioning, even if we just say it's a hard pass. Because some of this is really weird. Some of them are foods that we've had before. Like the first one was the chocolate covered potato chips we've had, the chocolate covered bacon and stuff like that. Yeah. So and Jeff and I, we have differing opinions. A lot of the things we did hard pass on at the same time, but there were some that he liked that I didn't like, and
and vice versa.
Yeah. So
but
It was a great episode. I hope that you enjoyed. And if you're getting value from our podcast, whether you like these recommendations, some of them you don't, I'm sure.
There we
or
go.
You're just getting entertained, which I hope you did, because this was a lot of fun for us to do.
You know it was, yeah.
What we invite you to do: like, subscribe, share, comment, leave a a review. Wherever you find us on Apple Podcasts or wherever, because it really assists us in getting the words out, and it's a really easy way and a simple way for you to support our podcast and to do so for free. Right,
That's
Jeff?
right. And thanks to Ken, we're now on Facebook. We put some videos out there, so I'll put the link on there as well. And remember this quote from Julia Child: people who love to eat, even some of the foods that we said a hard pass to, are always the best people.
Absolutely. And that, of course, includes my brother, Chef Jeff Santos. I'm his brother, Kenny Santos. Together, we're your favorite Filipino foodies. And you as well, if you love to eat food worth mentioning. Thanks a lot, everybody.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
You've been listening to Santos Brothers Eat.
Food worth mentioning.